have a homemade Italian marinade that is going to make your chicken taste, it's going to taste fantastic. Welcome to A Great Cooker. I'm Sophronia. I don't know about you, but I used to buy the bottle of Italian dressing and I would use that to marinate chicken. It's really simple to do and it works. I think it's great, but I was having trouble finding the dressing with little to no sugar. And there was also some other ingredients in a lot of the bottles that I wasn't really happy about. So I came up with my own marinade. And now that I have used it, I have not gone back to the bottle and I will never go back to the bottle. And that's what I want to share with you. I'm not only going to make the marinade, we're actually going to cook the chicken. I'm going to taste it and let you know how it turned out. So you'll be able to do this yourself at home, whether maybe you usually use the marinade and realize that you're missing the bottle from your fridge, or if you're trying to control what ingredients go into your food, this is the recipe for you. I think that I have about 5 to 7 chicken thighs, and you could definitely double this marinade if you need to. This is red wine vinegar. And we're going to use 1/4 cup, approximately 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. You can use lemon juice from a bottle, but I'm just going to squeeze some out here. That might be a little more than a tablespoon, but it'll be fine. Approximately 3 cloves of garlic. This is fresh garlic that I chopped up earlier in my chopper. I don't know, that could be 3 cloves. This is minced onion, and you want about 2 tablespoons. This is 1/2 tablespoon, but I heaped it. So 2 tablespoons. And all of this is approximate. It's a marinade, so it doesn't have to be exact. Italian seasoning, I'm gonna use about 1 tablespoon or maybe a little bit more. Again, I'm gonna kind of heap it a little bit. And I have some onion powder and just 1 teaspoon. I'm just gonna dump it out, what looks like about 1 teaspoon. You could also use crushed red peppers if you want a little heat, but I have some people eating that don't want heat, so we'll leave that out. 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper should be good. I think this is 1/2, yeah. And I said 1/2 tablespoon, but actually I mean 1/2 teaspoon. This is the only ingredient that I kind of do measure out, and that's the salt. We're gonna use 2.5 teaspoons of salt. This way the marinade it's marinating and it's kind of brining at the same time. That's why I use this amount. And like I said, this is based on the 5 to 7 chicken thighs. If I was gonna double this recipe, I would not double the salt. I might just increase it by 1/2 to 1 teaspoon. I want 1/2 cup of olive oil. This smells really good already. I used to just buy a bottle of Italian dressing and I just used that to marinate my chicken, but I couldn't find any that had no sugar. And so that's why I started making my own. This recipe, I've tweaked it enough times that now when I make my chicken, I always get asked after a little while when I'm gonna make it again. So this is a good one. I have this tray of chicken from Sam's Club, I think. It seems like there's less pieces in here than before, but listen, I'm gonna use 1/2 of it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 5 pieces. Given that I'm not really cooking for that many of us, this should be fine. I'm gonna open the chicken up and make sure and really get in there really well with the marinade. At a minimum, the least amount of time that I've ever left this in the fridge was 6 hours. And that actually was fine. It really tasted really, really good with just the 6 hours. But I'm actually going to leave this one overnight because we're having something else for dinner today. So once I get this good and coated, this will stay in the fridge. But of course, when you come back, when we go to the next segment of this video, it will already be the next day. But yeah, just get everything coated really well. And then once it's coated, you can just put it in your fridge, or actually cover it with some saran wrap, and then get it in your fridge. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it overnight, but even if you only have a 6-hour minimum, you'll definitely notice the flavor when you cook this chicken. But if you can leave it a full 24 hours, it's gonna be even better. This chicken has been in the fridge overnight, and let's take a look at it. It's looking very seasoned. I'm going to bake this chicken in the oven. Everybody's oven is different, so make sure you get to know your oven. I'm actually getting to know mine, again, because ovens are great until they stop working, and then you need to learn a new oven. But I'm gonna do 400 degrees, and I'm thinking maybe it might take 45 to 50 minutes. So I'm gonna flip it halfway through. So I'm starting with the skin side down, because I am going to flip it maybe at about the 25, 30 minute mark. It's been 30 minutes and chicken clearly is not done, but we're gonna go ahead and turn it. I have to say, this is already smelling really good. Let's go ahead and flip it. And I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna check on it in another 20 minutes. And what we're going for here is the temperature to be at least 165 degrees. And I'm also looking for the skin to brown up and be crispy as well. So let's put this back in the oven. It's been 50, maybe 55 minutes. If I had turned this chicken in the oven halfway through, I could have got a bit more even browning, but it definitely looks like it's done. So let's take a look here. Yep, definitely beyond 165 degrees. That was the biggest piece. So they should all be all right, but let's check one more just to make sure. Also good. So let's go ahead and taste this. Okay, I have let the chicken set up for a little bit so it's not too hot to taste. And we're gonna see how good this is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. I wanna let you know that A Great Cooker actually has memberships. So you're part of our family. Join our memberships if you really want to. We have 3 different tiers, and the highest tier, you can even get your name to display at the end of our videos, showing that you support the channel. I'm gonna be honest with you, I eat my chicken, it depends. Sometimes I eat it with my fingers. If there's people around, I might try to be fancier and use silverware, but let's give this a taste. Look at that. This has really good flavor. I'm gonna try to show you what this looks like. Can you see how juicy it is? Oh my goodness, this is so good. I can taste the Italian seasoning. The olive oil made the skin crispy. Even though I put the vinegar in the chicken, you can't really taste it. It just, I don't know, I guess it just adds to the overall taste of it just tasting good, but I can't actually taste the vinegar. I don't know if you heard that when I bit into it, but the skin's actually it's actually crispy. This is a winner. I would say definitely give this a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.